Hello, people of anywhere, really. This is my Ghostface costume. So you might be wondering why did I choose Ghostface out of all characters. I don't really know why. I just wanted to be an iconic thriller character. And I chose this specific one because it was called the Bleeding Ghostface mask. I thought it was cool. So I'm going to do a review on it. I know it might come out in this long form type video-esque, but later in the video I'll change it back to sideways form. But yeah, let me just get this mask off so I can show the mask off first. So, here's the mask itself. Wow, so pretty. This is I don't know if you can hear that, but that's it's a plastic with another clear plastic over it. So, technically what it is has this cool ability with this fake heart thing. It once you push this, fake blood, which already comes with it, you don't need to buy any unless of course it runs out, then you probably want to refill it. Goes through these little tubes through the mask and make it bleed over. What do I think of it? It's pretty cool. I mean, the gimmick, pretty cool. If you just want a cheap Ghostface costume, then yeah, sure. I think it's cool, but we haven't even got through the full costume yet. The one problem I have with just the mask is, first of all, you can't breathe at all with this, and second of all, the blood sometimes just stays in the tube, and you might be saying, well, then you probably should, hang it so the blood can run down. I've had it hanging for about an hour, and it still has blood through it, which, I mean, what he's expecting from a cheap costume. Then again, sometimes the blood stays there, which I like. That's cool. That's a cool effect. Just the blood all over it. I like it, Picasso. But sometimes you just there's these little areas under the hood area of this black hood that already comes on it to cover up the rest of your outer face and all that in your neck. But it has these. It can have just little puddles of it. So yeah, you might have these areas where there's it's two plastic masks over each other, just the mask itself and then a clear plastic shell over it. So you can have that bleeding effect. But there's these areas where of course it runs through, but it leaves little puddles, which I feel not very great, but I like it. And then there's these little thin areas where the blood gets stuck in it, and then you can't really get it out unless you try pushing it. Being still, that doesn't really work, and it just moves it around. So, why need two tubes? Well, one thing is that the tubes are supposed to make the blood come back to the tube, which maybe that probably works. I don't really know. The blood most of the time runs down the edges. You can't really see it too much. And yeah, sometimes the blood gets stuck in the eyes. I think it's still cool, but whatever. One tube leads on the side of it to the top, and that, of course, lets it bleed. And then there's another tube at the bottom to let it go back to the heart. So yeah, you just grab this and you push it. I don't want to do it at this moment, maybe at the end of the video, but you just push it, and then the blood goes through. Hold on, my gloves. Okay. Okay, but yeah. It's like I said already, you can barely breathe through this thing. I mean, you would need to, anytime you just stop and listen to yourself and you don't talk for a while, you just realize it's oh my god, you're just trying to breathe as hard as you can. But yeah, now I guess back to the costume. To the actual costume. So you got these little gloves, which I got one off right now so I can actually hold the camera and all that. But, oh my god. But they're just these little cotton gloves, as normal as you can get. Then the actual suit, you can't really, if you want to be exactly like the Ghostface from the movie, I don't intend you to buy this one. It's cheap and it got a cool gimmick. That's all I would ever ask for. But yeah, so this little tassel thing, which is, like I said, not Scream accurate. And then yeah, just the black little, like, I don't know what to call this fabric. Yeah, I guess it's just fabric. Yeah. And let me show you without showing my face. But this is kind of the hood. Well, at least I don't really know how to show you. But the hood has this like foam onto it. So once you put it on, it try to stay up in the air as it stays up in the air and doesn't just flop down over the mask and all that. It's better with the mask, of course. Then there's also a belt that comes with it, but I don't really like using the belt because it puts a lot of pressure on your body and sometimes it just doesn't look good. But yeah, that's my main thing. So was it good mask? Costume? Yeah, I mean, I guess it is good. Of course, there's never weapons that come along with this thing and all that, but it's cool. Really cool. Cool gimmick too. I'm pretty sure there's like $26.99 or something like that. Of course, which is actually more so like $27 or $28 and all of that. So yeah, cheap costume with a cool gimmick. That's kind of what I would review this as. If I were to like list it, I guess like a 5 out of 10, you know? But whatever. Also, I might have some like after notes if I need to, but yeah, this is like the main review. It's just, you know, I'll push it this one time for you guys, then see, and then it flows down, then it goes back to the tube. Of course, see, look, it's working now. Of course, I don't have the thing up right, so it's probably gonna take a while. Let me pose that up. Yep, now it's working. But yeah, see, like, it's cool gimmick. It kind of works at times once you actually really want it. But yeah, hope you guys like this video and it either gets you to buy it or at least to know not to buy it. See ya. Also, I guess I would recommend to buy a knife with it if you do want to get the entire experience. Anyways, bye.